1,870 all set at the top of the straight. They're racing, and Leitches Creek from one began quickly from Eastern Romance, and Casino Lynn on the outside going forward, and she's looking for the lead. Trinket away quickly off the 10, making ground. Moorabool William has broken up shortly after as Casino Lynn leads early from Trinket the outside. Game Ebony has now broken up out of the straight, working up to be third the fence. Leitches Creek followed by Melanie Joy. In behind them John Gilbert racing three wide. Melanie Joy putting in a few short ones out of the straight. In behind them Moorabool William, he's now hitting his straps, he's going forward, and I reckon he'll take on Casino Lynn for the front running, and Leslie Ormond also 3 and 4 wide going forward. In behind them came Eastern Romance, followed by Down South Clare, SHEREE, THOR, 5 metres to Honey John, and out the back 35 metres away Game Ebony. Casino Lynn holds out Moorabool William coming off the back the first time. Leslie Ormond now 3 wide still going forward. Moorabool William now easing for third. In behind them 5 metres away Trinket, 6 metres to John Gilbert. Eastern Romance 3 wide going forward now. Leitches Creek on the rail, 4 metres to Melanie Joy. And behind them Down South Clare, a break of 3 metres to SHEREE, THOR, Honey John, and 25 metres away Game Ebony. They've gone the first circuit in the straight now at the 1950, and Casino Lynn the pilot by 4 metres to Leslie Ormond, and the big bloke drops on the rail for the trail. Eastern Romance 3 wide going forward. Moorabool William the centre, 4 metres away the fence Leitches Creek, followed by Trinket the outside. In behind them John Gilbert 4 back on the outside. Honest John having a nice trail back on the rail. Down South Clare, on her back in turn Honey John, followed by Melanie Joy. SHEREE, THOR second last, and 4 metres away tacking up as Game Ebony. Out of the straight once again at the 1600, and Casino Lynn, she slackens off. She's now pulling though by 4 metres to on the outside Eastern Romance, and racing third the fence is Leslie Ormond. 4 metres away Moorabool William. From third last now Melanie Joy going forward. Leitches Creek back on the fence, 2 metres away Trinket. On the rail Down South Clare, followed by John Gilbert fourth last. On the rail Honey John, SHEREE, THOR second last, and 5 metres away Game Ebony. 1200 out coming off the back. It's Casino Lynn, she's pulling hard in front by 2 metres to on the outside Eastern Romance, and Melanie Joy posted wide. Leslie Ormond back on the rail. Moorabool William racing fifth, 4 metres away Leitches Creek, working up as Trinket the outside. Then John Gilbert racing on the outside of Down South Clare. Game Ebony from last now tacking up and going forward from SHEREE, THOR, and Honey John is back on the fence. In the straight now 1,000 to go. Casino Lynn in front. She has been worked by 3 metres to Eastern Romance. A metre back on the fence Leslie Ormond. Melanie Joy racing wide. Moorabool William the centre. Then Trinket going forward on the back there of Melanie Joy. Game Ebony's racing 4 wide out of the straight. Leitches Creek 1 off the fence. Honey John the rail. Down South Clare drops out to the tail from John Gilbert second and third last. And SHEREE, THOR racing wide. In the final lap they head. It's Casino Lynn 3 metres in front of Eastern Romance. Melanie Joy 3 wide under pressure. Game Ebony 4 wide. On the leader's back Leslie Ormond held up, followed by Moorabool William. Then Trinket followed by SHEREE, THOR out wide. In behind them came Honey John. John Gilbert second last and 3 wide from Down South Clare, and 2 metres away Leitches Creek. They're jamming up though, 400 metres out. Casino Lynn a metre in front of Game Ebony the outside, 3 wide. SHEREE, THOR has broken up, getting to third. Eastern Romance under pressure though. Trinket out 4 wide, making ground from Melanie Joy. Leslie Ormond can't get a run from Moorabool William. John Gilbert right off the track on the turn from Down South Clare, Honey John, Leitches Creek and SHEREE, THOR, but straightening up Casino Lynn 150 out, 2 metres in front. Game Ebony on the outside's been a giant run. Here's Trinket and John Gilbert starting to fly. Game Ebony a metre in front. Trinket the outside, wearing it down. John Gilbert the outside. Game Ebony and Trinket, they hit the line, and Trinket, I reckon, has got up right on the line and beaten Game Ebony, a giant run. John Gilbert flew home for third, about a metre away. Honey John was close up from Leslie Ormond, had no luck. Casino Lynn weakened from Eastern Romance, Moorabool William, Leitches Creek, Down South Clare, SHEREE, THOR, and last in was Melanie Joy.